Today I'm going to be doing my persuasive speech on a kind of controversial topic, but it's something that I also feel very passionate about. This topic has been debated for years and is a continuing discussion for states in the U.S. Marijuana. Even saying the word, people have a negative feeling about it. It's a plant that's grown on Earth naturally and has been proven to have many positive medical effects on people. It is still considered a Schedule I drug. And you know what else is considered a Schedule I drug? Heroin. These two do not belong in the same group and are nowhere near each other. I believe that marijuana should be legalized on the national level for medical and recreational use. There are many reasons why I believe this, and I will dive into this for my speech. I was going to start with explaining what marijuana is, but I know that we have all learned in school from programs such as DARE. We were conditioned from a young age to believe that marijuana is bad. In recent years, there's been much more research on it and the positive effects that it has on people. As of currently, 33 states have legalized the medical use of marijuana, and of those 33 states, 11 of them have legalized the use of recreational marijuana. There is a long history of marijuana dating back to 2737 BC, which was a very long time ago. It started in China, where a pharmacologist and Emperor Shennong wrote a medical book that cited marijuana as a treatment for a variety of conditions, such as absent-mindedness, gout, and constipation. The ancient Greeks also used cannabis on their battle-wounded horses, and they used it on themselves for ear pain and inflammation. It was then introduced to the U.S. in the mid-1800s and was listed as an acceptable medical product for many years. In fact, prescriptions containing marijuana were prescribed in the late 1800s, but began to be replaced by synthetic medicines in the 20th century. So as you can see, it has always been used medicinally, dating way back years and years and years ago, and it's still used for the same purposes today. One of the most recognized medical benefits of marijuana would be for cancer patients. It helps reduce the nausea that comes from the chemotherapy. Along with this, it also stimulates appetite, which can prevent unhealthy weight loss in the patients. Many studies have also found that the chemicals in marijuana appear to have significant antidepressant and anti-anxiety effects, which is incredibly useful not only just for cancer patients. It can also reduce the pain for the patients. If they didn't want to use synthetic medicines, they could have a more natural remedy. The most significant and most promising benefit of marijuana would be the treatment of the cancer itself. It can kill the cancer cells and stop the spread of the disease altogether. Other medical uses for marijuana include, but are not limited to, Alzheimer's, seizures, migraines, multiple sclerosis, irritable bowel syndrome, Crohn's disease, premenstrual syndrome, glaucoma, Tourette's, Parkinson's disease, ADD, ADHD, and many, many more. So tell me why these people with these conditions shouldn't be allowed to have a choice for a more natural remedy, all because their state says that they can't. They are stuck suffering with medication that might not be working for them. Their state doesn't even allow them the option to explore medical marijuana, which furthermore proves my point on why it should be legalized nationwide. My next argument is that marijuana is safer compared to alcohol. Alcohol is completely legal for people over 21, even though it has countless more negative effects than marijuana. According to the National Transportation Safety Board, every 1 hour a person is killed and 20 are injured in crashes involving drunk drivers. Acts of violence and bad behavior have occurred when people are under the influence of alcohol. Myself, I haven't heard of anyone that's been violent after using marijuana. It gives you a euphoric feeling and that you're happy, and it makes you happy. Alcohol is also more addictive than marijuana and is the most commonly used addictive substance in the United States. 1 in every 12 adults suffer from alcohol abuse or dependence. The National Institute on Drug Abuse estimates only 9% of marijuana users will actually become addicted. Compared to alcohol, marijuana has little to no bad side effects on the human body. Alcoholism can cause heart disease, liver disease, depression, cancer, dementia, and much more. Marijuana is often used to treat these illnesses that arise from drinking, which is legal. Wow. Why is alcohol legal when it causes many negative side effects, but marijuana that is often used to treat these negative side effects is still illegal? It all comes down to the bad stigma around marijuana. I have explained the medical uses marijuana is for, and now I'd like to explain why it should be legalized for recreational use. To begin with, marijuana creates thousands of jobs right here in the United States. With advances in technology, some jobs are becoming obsolete. Marijuana can open a new pathway for more good-paying jobs since legal marijuana is a multi-billion-dollar business. In addition to this, billions of tax dollars would be saved, otherwise used to fight a failing war on drugs that mainly focuses on marijuana use and eradicating the plants. Another very important part of legalizing recreational marijuana would significantly reduce the number of people who are put in jail over it, which leaves room for the more violent and heinous crimes that people commit, not just being caught with a plant. I would rather see people in jail who are actual criminals, wouldn't you? Not to mention the price to incarcerate every person who is linked to a marijuana-related crime is in the millions of dollars yearly. To wrap up this speech, I hope you all took this information and really thought about it. Really ask yourself, why is it still illegal? Why is there so much controversy over a plant that has naturally grown on this planet for centuries? In order for marijuana to be legalized, more people need to read up on it. They need to research the benefits to see this plant has helped many people around the world. The government has failed to control the use and domestic production of marijuana for over 75 years. Yet there are still 25 million Americans that use it regularly, which essentially means that the laws are useless. As of right now, marijuana is the #1 cash crop of the United States, so why not legalize it and put a tax on it? For all of you hearing my speech today, I would like you to research all the benefits that marijuana has. You will be amazed at what you find. I only told a few of the many benefits out there. Please do your research and remember, freedom doesn't exist when nature is illegal. Thank you.